Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm hoping, I say hoping because I don't actually know what I'm doing yet. I'm hoping to like create some sort of like summer glam with like nice like pink soft. I've already done my eyebrows off camera because I will have an eyebrow tutorial up by the time you're watching this video. I'll link the video down in my description box, so be sure to check that out after this video. To create this like summer look or whatever I'm gonna end up creating, I'm gonna be using the Revolution Pro Mischief Mattes palette. It's, oh my god guys, you need this palette in your life. It is £8 and sorry, it's a bit messy, I've used it so many times already, but like literally look how gorgeous this is. And they're so pigmented as well. Like I actually don't understand how they've made this for £8. Like I've really wanted the Morphe 35B for the longest time now, and I've bought this and I'm like, do I even want it now? But I love this and I'm so excited to try more stuff from this new like launch because it looks amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna tuck my hair back and look like a gremlin for like a little bit. And I'm going to zoom you in. Before I do anything to my eyes, I'm actually going to quickly prime them. And to do this, I'm just going to quickly go in with my Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in the shade C1. This is so good for priming the eyes, like it literally lasts all day and doesn't crease or anything. So I'm just going to pop that into the crease on both of my eyes and just set that in place with some RCMA No Colour Powder. To set my eyelids, I'm just going to use a Morphe M438 brush. It's just like a little tulip brush kind of thing. And I'm just going to set that in place. Because I don't want no creasing on our eyeshadow. Oh my god, look. I look so stupid, oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to wipe off like my under eye concealer because I actually look like a joke. Like, that is not the look we're going for at all. Okay, that'll do for now. So yeah, as I was saying, we're going to go in with the Trends Mischief Mattes palette from Revolution Pro, and I'm going to take my Morphe R37 like blending brush. It's so fluffy and good for like working in the crease, and on that yellow shade I said about, I'm just going to tap into that like a little bit, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease and just a little bit higher as well. So as you can see, like for £8, like yellow is such a like difficult shade for brands to get right. I feel like they can be really like chalky and horrible, and this is just like really nice and it blends really nicely as well. I'm gonna blend it like towards the end of my eyebrow as well, and making sure to bring that into the inner corner as by the way, I'm gonna do this eye off camera because it's really late right now and I don't really feel like doing it on camera because that'll take forever. I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it called Daydream, which is this orange shade just here, and then I'm just gonna take that on the same brush and just blend that into my crease as well. And then I'm going to go back in with that yellow shade to just help me blend those two together. So it should look like this at the moment. Ignore like how like unclean that bit is. We're going to clean that up later on. But for now it's just going to stay how it is. I think I want to like add a bit more pink into this as well. So on a Morphe M441 blending brush, I'm going to dip into the shade Ringleader, which is on the row below it, like the very first shade. I'm just going to buff some of that into my crease as well. And then back in with that first brush and blend in that shade into the orange. And then I'm going to dip back into some yellow and just go over all of those shades again. And then with a wipe, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up this outer corner ever so slightly. give us like a nice sharp line like that. And then to deepen up this crease a little bit, like just to add a little bit of definition because it looks like it's missing somewhere, I'm going to go into the shade Ricochet, which is on the bottom row just there, and I'm just going to apply some of this directly to my outer crease. And then again with the pink brush, just blending that in slightly. On the inner corners, I think I want to add like the bright yellow again because I feel like we've lost some of that shade. I think it will really complement the look. So on just any regular flat brush you've got, I'm just going to pack that onto there and then blend it into like the pink we've got going on the lid already. Actually, I'm going to use my finger for this because I feel like it might be a little bit better. And then I'm just going to go back in with the pink ringleader and blend that together. So at the minute, like, it should look like this. I'm just going to go off camera and do the other eye so it won't take a minute and years. So I'll be back in a minute. I have this Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner from Collection. It's like a UK brand that's so underrated. Like, I absolutely love their products. I really want to do like just a line over my lash line, so I'm gonna do that as well, but I thought I'd show you like doing one eye or both. I don't know, but I'm just gonna zoom you back in so you can see what I'm doing. You take it out and straight away you can see like just how pigmented like that is, and I'm just gonna literally draw a line. So look how easy that liner was to do. That took me like 2 minutes. Like, what the fuck? It's so pretty. And I forgot to mention, they're only £2.99. Like, £2.99, you can't go wrong with that. Like, they're actually amazing. So I'm going to zoom you back out real quickly. And just to semi-finish off like the eyes for now, I'm going to go in with my Ofra Cosmetics. Oh my god, that train is so fucking noisy. Go away. I'm gonna go in with my Ofra Cosmetics with Naked Tutorials Glazed Donut Highlighter. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Now with the face, I'm really oily, as you can probably tell. I've already moisturised, by the way, with my Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser. And I've let that sink in and everything. I'm just going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Mattifying Base. It's just like a clear, like, I don't really know. I don't really think it does that much, not gonna lie. But I wear it just because I'm hoping it does. Like, initially you can see that my face is like mattified, but I don't actually think it keeps like my makeup like any less oily throughout the day. But yeah, there's that. And the foundations I mixed together is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I have this in the shade True Ivory number 3. This is so dark for me. Look at that. Like, it's bright orange on me. So what I like to do, I don't really like this foundation that much. It's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade 120B Vanilla by Huda. Like, matches me like significantly better than this one. So I mix them together, as I've said like 20 times, and just make a lighter base. So I'm just going to quickly clip my hair back. Wow, absolutely stunning, wouldn't you say so? Like, I don't know how girls get themselves to still look presentable when they're clipping their hair back for makeup, because I just look like an actual egg. And I've just put that on the back of my hand and I'm mixing that together and I'm just going to apply it like straight to my face with my finger. And then with my damp beauty blender, which used to be pink once upon a time but no longer is, I'm just going to blend that in. As you can see, it's still slightly too yellow for me. Like, my skin's like quite pink neutral, and the Maybelline shade does oxidise as well, so it just goes slightly dark, which isn't ideal. And I'm just going to bring it down my neck slightly, so when it when it actually oxidises it won't be too bad. And don't forget to bring it onto your ears and like a sideburn area as well if it's too dark for you, because otherwise you're going to have that gravy line, as we like to call it. For my concealer, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define again in shade C1, and just like bring that literally everywhere. Beautiful. And then to set that in place, I'm just going to use my RCMA No Colour Powder, just so it doesn't crease. And then I'm just going to quickly set everywhere where I put that concealer with that same powder. And then as well as that powder, we're going to go in with another one, because as I said before, I'm extremely oily, and like even with this amount of powder, after about 6 hours my bitch is getting oily. I'm just going to use the colour 001 transparent, and with a Real Techniques powder brush I'm just going to pack that on everywhere. And then to bronze up my face, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade 10M. Looks like this. It's really good if you're pale. I'm going to use it on a Morphe G... no. I don't even know what this is. Like, look, it's literally all came off. I think it's a G35 brush. I'm just going to bronze up the cheeks and the forehead and temples with this. And as well, I'm going to take this just down my nose on this same brush. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush as well. It's the Milani Baked Blush Luminoso, that one. Very nice. And on that same brush, I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. And then to clean that area up, because it looks like, I'm going to use a Morphe E47 brush, and with with the translucent powder, I'm just going to go like that. Then we're just going to leave that there for a minute or two, and I'll be back and we can wipe it away. So I wiped that away, and you're just left with some blush, I don't know what I'm saying. And then for highlighter, we're going to go back in with the same one we used on our brow bone, and which was the O for Nikki Tutorials Glazed Donut. And we're going to use the Morphe M510 brush. But before we apply this, I go in with some setting spray and just spritz the entire of my face. And yeah, just like be sure to cover your eyes, otherwise they'll crease and go minging, and nobody wants that. Like, look at this. One swipe. And I find because like you've wet your face before, it makes it so much more, like even more intense, and it just melts into your skin and it looks so glowy and like reflective. Now look at that. Absolutely stunning. I love Ofra. I'm just bringing that down the bridge of my nose and the tip of the nose, and I'm just going to pop it there as well. You missed some of that glow. So there we have that glow done. All that's left to do now is mascara and some lashes and lip, and we are literally nearly done. I'm so excited. So I'm going to go ahead and do lashes and mascara off camera, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back now. I've just popped on the lipstick and done my lower lash line mascara, and I am done. I'm so happy with this look came out. So happy with this look. What? I'm so happy with how this look came out. Like, this palette, guys, you need this like in your life. Go to Superdrug or Makeup Revolution's website, Tan Beauty, whatever it's called, and go buy it like right now and check out some of their other products. They're so amazing. So yeah, this is the end of the video. If you want to see some other stuff from me, make sure you subscribe down below, and yeah, give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you try and recreate this look, please tag me in it on Twitter. It's @looksbyleah XO, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.